Calamity New Reworked True Melee in a nutshell, Part 5. Last time, we left off at the Fitting Empress of Light. The Fitting Empress is important as she drops the Soaring Insignia and Starlight. Yes, Starlight is True Melee. We went deep diving the Abyss to mine Scoria ores, which we turn into Hydrodynamic Armor and Fire Gauntlet. With all of these preparations, to Fishron became a walk in the park. Okay, I lied. I actually died like 5 times beforehand. It's really hard to fight Duke as True Melee, okay? We pop in his mobs like crazy though, and also insane mobility from Soaring Insignia to deal with his third phase. Duke Fishron drops a powerful True Melee called Briny Baron. It summons water tornadoes upon contact with enemies. Our next boss is Ravager. Defeating it is actually isn't that important, and it was somewhat easy to deal with it since our water tornadoes shot through its big hitbox and stone walls. Ravager does drop a great accessory called the Blood Pact, which can help us be more tanky as a True Melee. Our next boss is a very important one as a True Melee to beat. It's the Astrum Deus. We actually had a lot of difficulties and struggled with it a lot. I even had my internet and electricity cut off while we were fighting Astrum Deus. So let's fight the Lunatic Cultist first. This is how we can defeat the Stardust and Nebula pillars and craft the other 2 weapons, which are the new reworked Grand Guardian and the Baleful Harvester. But even then, we still kept losing. The Baleful Harvester did help to chase the beginning of Astrum Deus fight, but that's about it. But then, someone in the chat told me to craft and use an infected jewel. To do that, we need to defeat Astrum Aureus first, which needed us to decrypt a schematic from the Planetoid Radon Lab. Astrum Aureus was just a breeze considering it's somewhat of an early hard mode boss. And with it defeated, we can use the Aureus cells to craft an infected jewel. This accessory nullifies the Astral Infection debuff which Astrum Deus inflicts. And holy, the difference between not using and using the accessory is night and day. You see, Astrum Deus drops the height of Astrum Deus accessory, which increases true melee damage by a whopping 30% after taking damage, which is extremely powerful, especially with our playstyle. And with that, we have defeated Astrum Deus. With Astrum Deus defeated, we took down the rest of the pillars. And with the pillars down, Moonlord will be summoned. It was pretty hard to effectively and efficiently damage Moonlord as true melee, as avoiding his death ray laser beam is way easier when you're attacking him from like a screen away. We died multiple times, but after a couple of tries, we finally got the perfect timing position to repeatedly swing our Grand Guardian effectively against his core, dealing an immense amount of damage and defeating Moonlord. With Moonlord defeated, we now obtain access to Luminite, which we turn into Solar Armor, Moonwalkers, and of course my favorite true melee weapon, Stellar Striker. We also crafted the upgrade to Starlight, the Light Speed. Subscribe to watch part 6 tomorrow.